right, are we going?
There was a Wi-Fi connection at my hotel just called Guacamole.
Hey, we're in the same hotel.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
I was trying to like dip
because
into
I was looking at, I saw Guacamole as well, and I was like, you're trying to dip into that. I love you. Okay, it is the world's famous KROQ. I'm Megan Holiday. We're live at the KROQ Coachella House, and I'm here with Garrett BORNS.
Hey.
So,
you look great, by the way.
Oh my God, thank you, darling. You look amazing as always. The last time I saw you, it was like I said on stage, it was my first ever interview at KROQ, and I was so nervous, but you were so kind and gracious. You even played a little bit of Lime and the Coconut at the very end for me, which was really great, and I love that.
Nice.
Yeah, so congratulations on Blue Madonna.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, yes. So, you know, I mean, this record, it's your sophomore album. This is a big deal. You know, this is kind of your statement to the world, like what kind of artist you're going to be. And I think you absolutely killed it.
Oh, thanks.
So, like, just how has it been feeling, you know, playing these songs and making this record? How is it a little bit different than Dopamine?
I mean, the songs are just a little bit more, sorry.
No, you're good.
The songs are just a little bit, they just have some more layers to them, or just like kind of complexities, I guess, that would just be fun to play live. Mm-hmm. And just some like kind of strange instruments and just things that I heard on like records like from the 60s that I'm like, you don't really hear on records anymore, so I just thought it'd be fun to like experiment with that stuff. So yeah,
definitely. Yeah, and so the Faded Heart video, I absolutely love it. I feel like it must have taken a while because the choreography is like perfect, and it's just such a fun video. I mean, what was the process of that coming about?
I was working with my good friend Maddie Peacock, who's a crazy dancer, and we were out till like the sun came up last night, just breaking it down. that guy can dance.
So you picked up some moves.
So I was just I kind of, I guess my own idiosyncratic movements, he kind of like zeroed in on them, and he's like, okay, that's cool, do that, and like, so it was just kind of like natural movements that I did that we just kind of fine-tuned, I guess.
Where did you make the video? Like in LA?
Yeah, it was in LA.
Okay.
There's this motel that I used to live by called Triangle Motel, and I just thought it was the seediest funny
dude,
like, spot.
I love seedy hotels.
And like I would always drive past the neon sign. It just says Triangle. It doesn't even say motel.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, damn, I want to do something there. So I like rented out a room for a while and like just came up with the concept.
I heard a rumor that maybe you directed or co-directed the video. Yeah. So what was that like? It was great. I mean, it's kind of hard to direct a video that you're in. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
You're like watching the playback. You're like, oh, I should do this stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a lot of like doing something, running over to the monitor and watching it and being like, okay, let's do it again. But yeah, it was really fun. I mean, it was kind of this crazy idea that I came up with at 4 a.m, that all these kind of ideas kind of collided with like the skeleton marionettes and like the old T-Bird and like this Triangle Motel and everything. So I wanted to be kind of David Lynchy, kind of like just like a weird, like, where is this happening in California? Yeah.
Well, you succeeded.
Oh, good.
I love it.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, so you've been, you've directed now. You're obviously a musician. You've been doing some modeling. So what about acting? Is that something that's in the cards for you, possibly?
I mean, I honestly just like dabble in this stuff. Mm-hmm. I don't really know what I'm doing. I just...
I beg to differ with that.
I just pretend I know what I'm doing.
Hey, we're all just faking it till we make it, like, honestly. Yeah. Okay, so you worked with Lana Del Rey on about 4 of the songs on this record, and she's a darling. I just absolutely adore her.
She's amazing.
So how did you guys meet? Like, how did this collaboration come about?
Well, her sister Chuck actually shot a bunch of the photos for my record and did a lot of Super 8 stuff. And when I was writing some of these songs for the record, I kind of had her in mind. And I didn't actually think she was going to be on the record, but I was singing some backgrounds as if I was her. Mm-hmm. And actually, when I showed her the song, she was like, "Am I already on this?" So apparently, my Lana impression is spot on.
I would love to get a hold of those.
Yeah.
Those demos.
But there's some hidden backgrounds in there that like I was just trying to, It's just the way she ends some words.
Yeah.
She does it in a very Lana way.
For sure.
It's like a it's like a really slow bend that makes you feel like you're like hallucinating.
Yeah, like on a roller coaster ride of some kind. Yeah. God, she's so good. It's like a one-of-a-kind voice that she has.
Yeah, seriously. So it was crazy to hear her actually in the studio singing on the song. I was just like...
You're like, I actually manifested this.
That's just the voice.
I made this happen.
There's no effects on that. Like,
oh my God.
So it was cool.
That's way cool.
Yeah.
So without getting too personal, it seemed like Dopamine was a record kind of about falling in love.
Yeah, yeah.
And it seems like maybe Blue Madonna is about loss of love and heartbreak, perhaps. Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm right.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it was like
give me the
it's very situational. I think Dopamine was when I first moved to LA, and I was in love with everything, just like the environment, the people, this like old Mercedes I was driving. I was like living in this crazy fantasy world, and like, I think I went to LA more brokenhearted than I was when I wrote Blue Madonna, I feel like. But Blue Madonna was just about like, I think it's kind of this interesting loss of innocence of like, I can never move to LA for the first time again and like tour for the first time again. And like, there was all these things I had no idea what I was doing. And for the first time, I was doing them and I had to just like do it, you know? It's like being on a stage in front of these people, all these people, and like singing these songs was like so nerve-wracking, and it was just like the first time. So yeah, I mean, Blue Madonna is just kind of like it's like looking back on this like innocent time, I guess. So yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's really beautiful. Yeah. Is it true that you had Lou Reed in mind when you were writing Faded Heart? I read that somewhere.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Are you a big fan?
Yeah, I'm a big fan. Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. I mean, that and like the Velvet Underground, like those songs are just so like they say such simple things, and like I was trying to write something that was just very simple, just like using very simple language to say something kind of like emotional or something.
Yeah. So last night you killed it at the outdoor stage at Coachella, right? Hey-o. And this was your second time playing. Yeah. So how did it go last night?
It was fun.
Are you a seasoned pro now?
No way. I was dressed like a little schoolgirl. It was dope.
Well, I'm just so incredibly happy for you.
Thanks.
You know, you're just awesome. I can't wait to, just hear more from you.
Yeah.
And so thank you guys for watching and listening. I'm Megan Holiday. This is BORNS, and it's the world famous KROQ.
Thank you, Megan.